Hi everyone, my name is Tenaj Nikki, and today I am with Enchanted Rose Beauty. We are doing an official YouTube collab.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yes, I flew to St. Louis because she is doing a really cool thing tonight.
I am doing my first ever pole performance. I'm getting on stage and I'm going to be dancing on a pole.
Yeah. And she has to practice one back here to prove it. So I have been given full range to do a creative look, and I'm really excited. I just want to show you guys my process and how I come up with. All the products here is in her Ulta Beauty worthy stash that she has here that I did help organize. That's going to be another video that you guys will see. But yes, I knew where everything was because I helped organize it.
So. It looks amazing. Just saying. It looks amazing in here.
Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get right into it. Starting here with the eyebrows. When I'm doing a client, I always start with the eyebrows, and I wanted her to see right here, like I'm showing you guys, the difference between the two with me filling it in versus what it looks like naturally. So sometimes it feels like just filling it in isn't enough, but I like to work with what's already there versus like building a whole thing. Your eyebrows are the frame to your face, so I want to look as natural as possible when I'm working with you.
The brows are good.
Okay. So now I'm doing what I call cutting the eyebrows. I'm going to be using a concealer that is natural for you and putting it right underneath the brows, and it looks like you're coming fresh out of the salon with this. It literally cuts it into the precise shape to make you look at, like I said, cut. I'm blending the concealer all the way down so it looks completely natural, and I blend it all the way out across the lid. Now I'm going to be putting on her primer. This is for the base of her foundation. This is one that she prefers to use. I always kind of go based off what the client's skin type is, and I really rub it into the skin, massaging it in. This is what gives you like a flawless base, in my opinion, mostly because you want a barrier between your skin and the foundation, but you also want it to reflect your skin so it doesn't look like you're putting on a mask. I am, like I said, going to put a little bit of concealer under. It helps guide me while I'm working. I don't really know how to explain it, but it helps guide me to see just how pigmented the shadow that I'm working with.
It gives you an outline.
Yeah. So like I mentioned, I'm using a little bit of concealer. It helps me kind of map out the face and what your skin actually looks like once I put some product on. And this is the eye primer. I'm a big believer in using eye primer versus just concealer, particularly if I'm doing something dramatic as I am now. And I'm blending it out so it still looks just as flawless against the concealer that I have underneath the brow. And now I'm starting the placement with the shadow just to kind of map out the shape, and light taps, and it lets me get started on the wing shape.
Ooh, okay, that's a wing. Ooh.
Now my goal here is to repeat what I did on the other side. I know a lot of times if I'm doing a tutorial, I'm doing the entire eye first, but while I'm working on clients, I gotta go piece by piece so I can map out where I'm going and kind of fix any mistakes as I go along the way. Especially in these beginning stages, be as gentle as you can when you're trying to figure out your shapes, because you want to be forgiving if you want to change it up a little bit later. Okay.
Ooh. I do. See, that is a shape. That is a whole wing though.
So I'm about to deepen it here with Azalea. So with this thing, I do want to go light to dark and then be able to pop the colors back out if I'm going to do a cut crease or something. I didn't know exactly how I was going to map this out when I got started, but yes, I'm deepening it from that orange to a deeper red. Adding dimension early on also helps with the mapping for whatever shape you're going with. I am going to be doing graphic liner, so I wanted the detail work to already be done prior to me doing the graphic liner versus me going back. And right here I'm blending out with a brush that has no color on it to smooth out the lines that I'm working with. So yeah, that is a naked brush that is just blend.
Let me look here. feel like I could stab like somebody with this wing though. It's very sharp.
Yes. Yes. I'm putting the base down for graphic liner, so you have to imagine it's going to be really, really deep. So now I'm going in with the lid color. It is like a shimmery teal, and I chose contrasting colors here. One, because it's going to reflect her costume, and two, I want it to really stand out. Like, these are colors that pair well together because they're on the opposite of the color wheel, but it gives great dimension and a lot to look at. So I use the shimmery teal on the lid, and then I'm blending it out with this deeper blue. Both of these are Juvia's Place palettes, so because it's the same brand, I knew that these two formulas would work well together and also pair when you're blending on top of them. So now what I'm doing is called packing. I'm going back into where I placed colors and getting deeper, putting more dimension. So it's a lot of going back and forth. Doing someone else's face, you have to give yourself a lot of room to make mistakes. This is especially if this is your first time doing that person's makeup. Once you learn someone's face, you can kind of move around how you feel most comfortable. But this is my first time working with her, so I want to give myself some room. All right, check me out.
Ooh, I love that shimmer though. Like, the blue looks really pretty with it.
Thank you. Now I'm doing my best to match eye shapes. The right side was a little rounder than the left side, so here I'm matching them up to make sure that, you know, when she looks straight on at me, that it's even. This looks dope. I'm surprised with myself. It looks so dope.
Why are you surprised at yourself?
Because the funny part is because you really don't know what it's going to be like, especially if it's your first time working with someone. It's all guesswork, believe it or not. You can map as well as you want to. You think you know what it's going to look like, but a lot of times I pleasantly surprise myself. In this last part, I'm just adding the lightest part of the blue, the inner corner, to make it like a shimmer that is a gradient. All right, primary shade down.
Ooh. And oh, okay. So that's the issue I always have, is trying to get into the inner corner like you did. I'm like, get in there. I like it. It's very fiery.
Yes, it is. So now we're moving on to foundation, and this is like the kind of boring part to me, but I want to do just half her face to make sure, one, that I am matching her skin correctly, and I want to see how the foundation took to her skin, because maybe we need to switch it up. So again, first time with someone, you take baby steps to make sure that things are looking good. See the difference?
Yes. Okay. That does make a difference.
It does. All right. So I'm going to reverse it. It's like how there's orange out here. It's going to be orange under here. Ooh. So it looks pretty balanced. So for a dramatic look, I personally love having under eye makeup. I know it's scary for a lot of people because you feel like you're heading to Raccoonville, but proper placement and also with a good color story, under the eyes really, really seals the deal for a beautiful, creative look. It's getting real cute.
Hold on 1 second. Lena's here. Ooh, that is getting cute. I'm gonna answer the door. She's gonna be like, what the hell?
So I should enter like a 40 minutes later clip here, but I went ahead and completed the graphic liner. I did some black inner liner and added her lashes. And I also added blush. You guys just weren't going to be able to see me do the work because she was also getting her hair done. But yes, it all came together so well.
That took a dramatic turn in the right direction.
Yes, it did.
Ugh. And this hair is so cute too.
Yeah, the hair is gorgeous. Now we are in the home stretch for doing some finishing touches. So I'm adding a highlighter, one that's pretty icy. Again, I want her to kind of glow from a distance, so I'm adding way more highlighter than I normally would, but the goal here is to add it in places where your face naturally hits the light. So that's what I was doing. I was moving her face to make sure, like, when she turned, you would see where the highlight would hit. So that includes going on the brow bone, obviously the cheeks, a little bit on the nose. It looks good.
That's a face.
It is a face. Hell of a face. So now I am lining her lips. When I'm doing a face, I almost always line the lips. This is a unique color. I want it to be kind of orangey and kind of pinky because I want it to match and go with everything but still look relatively natural. I'm using a long-lasting liquid lipstick because those work fantastic, especially if you're going to be out and about for a really long time, and it looks great.
I like that. Ooh, that is such a pretty lip shade. Ooh, with the eye. Ooh, that's really pretty. I cannot. Like, it's so pretty.
Thank you.
Like, I love this, Tenaj. Like, and it goes so well with my costume, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, ooh, yeah, I cannot stop looking at my face. Like, I love that.
Yeah. Last but not least, you gotta set it so it stays, and I fan it away so it dries really quickly. It looks fantastic.
You look amazing. I feel amazing. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Okay, guys. So you saw when we broke away, Marissa was getting her hair done. So it was just a lot, and you weren't going to be able to see it all. So that's why you went from it almost being there to it being there.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Can we just, like, appreciate this face for a second?
Yes.
Hair is amazing too, but this face, like, you killed this. This is amazing. I feel amazing for tonight. I really, really, really do. Like, I'm so excited, guys. I feel like now I can actually take the stage and fully kill it. Okay, guys, so if you love this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up.
Yes.
And subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you get notified of anything I have upcoming on YouTube. Your makeup is so awesome.
You did amazing on this. I keep looking at myself like, yes.
And also make sure that you share this video if you love what I did. All right, so I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.